The Men Who Talk Through Horror Movies podcast. Welcome to the Men Who Talk Through Horror Movies podcast. I'm Anthony.
And I am Brian.
So, how are you doing?
It was all right. It's ugly weather today.
Sorry to hear that.
Right? Ugly weather for us anyways.
Yeah.
Snow flurries. But
Oh, yeah.
like, oh, it snowed. No, it didn't snow.
Well, I mean, Betty showed me snow on top of her car, but it was like tiny little flakes. Yeah.
It actually hit?
Yeah, it actually hit.
Yeah, see, I recorded around my house, and it was like, whoop, and it would like get, I don't know, like 6 inches away from the ground, and it would like melt.
It was such small little amounts. It's basically like cold rain.
Yeah, like I sent it to my family, and my family's in, Colorado and Oregon and Texas, and they're just like, "Oh, really? That's your bad weather?" I'm like, "Dude,
That's the best you got?"
right? Like we just had 30 inches of snow. Like, go to hell." Yeah, man.
It's like I don't take snow or like light amounts of snow seriously anymore ever since I was in DC and they went through Snowmageddon.
Yeah, but DC was like 70 degrees today.
Damn.
Right?
Lucky.
Man. Yeah, no. We was in college in Idaho. So when it's like, rain, like you go to bed and everything's clear, then you wake up and your car's snowed in, it's like 2 feet deep. It's like, guess what? You still got to go to class.
You still got to wake up early and shovel yourself out?
Dude. And then we come here and we complain. We're just like, it's 50 degrees.
It's so cold.
No. I don't know. But, no. Other than that, man, same old stuff. Work. And then looking forward to tonight.
Yes.
What are we watching?
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The original, not the 500 reboots that came after it.
I don't think that I've seen this one. I think the only one, well, not the only one I've seen. I think the last one that I've seen, maybe, might have been like 2003, that one.
I rewatched, and I always remember it being really scary when I first watched it. And then I watched it again, and I was like...
And it ruined it?
It's like, we talked about Napoleon Dynamite and how everybody thinks that's the funniest movie ever.
When you talk about it.
But then you watch it and there's so much dead time in between all of those moments, right? That's the feeling I had with this movie, is it has lots of really scary moments, but at the same time, there is so much fucking dead time.
So I wonder if that's what... So growing up, the only thing that scared me was Freddy. Like, I wasn't worried about Jason, and I wasn't worried about the Candyman or anything like that.
Not like part 2 Freddy, but like Freddy.
Yeah, like Freddy Krueger. I don't know. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure there's a scene.
Not the Freddy that makes you evil or is evil and makes you gay.
I mean, that'd probably be scary, too. He's like, oh, get over here.
Dick.
But, right? But I swear that was only... So, like, now I'm wondering, like, should I go back and watch those movies and be like, what the hell was I afraid of this for when I was a kid? Because isn't there one where, like, he jumps out like a dishwasher? No, I love loading my dishwasher.
I mean, I don't know. Like, the original Leprechaun is scary. Then, like, the one that got to me, though, was Leprechaun 3. And I don't know why.
My wife doesn't like Gremlins. She says that was a scary movie. And I was like, wasn't that movie about a cute little furry doll that gets water splashed on and then it...
The first one was kind of like a horror movie. The second one was very comical.
We're going to have to put that on the list then, man.
Yeah, and the first one's very much, it's like Christmas horror.
It's like I seen like Critters.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that movie. That movie was scary, wasn't it?
They come out of the toilet, right?
Dude, all I know is that they got some hamburger and they threw it. I don't want to say it, but... no spoilers on this one. I just remember how it ends, but there's a lot of stuff in between. I don't know. But, yeah, so tonight, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Original.
From 1974.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I said, now looking forward to it since what, last week.
It's just I think maybe a lot of it is like this is a movie that was made for 1974. So everything that happened after 1974 makes this movie like you could say that
Really,
and
it's one of those.
do that like it doesn't. It's one of those movies that doesn't age well.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So,
but at the same time, I feel like that's a strength because, like, if you look at the original Friday the 13th or the original Nightmare on Elm Street, it encapsulates the era that it was made in.
yeah.
And I feel like that is a strength because you're speaking to the time that the movie was made.
I know that's what's going to be scary. So I know that, we're potentially going to watch the newest Texas Chainsaw Massacre next week, so we can compare them. But I was born 82,
Which I kind of get. There's a lot of complaints about the new one that it's too woke, and I get it because it's
already
like
don't like it if it is.
it's not that like that the politics are bad. It's like it's the round hole square peg thing. Like these two things do not fit together.
Oh my god, I gotta show you that video on Facebook of this girl that she's doing one of these tests, and there's like a half moon, a half circle, a square, a rectangle, there's all those shapes. And the first one's like, okay, where's the square go? And she's like, in the square. I'm like, good job, it's the square. And they're like, okay, where's the rectangle going? She's like, oh, it goes in the square. Like, turn sideways. Like, oh, it goes in the square. Good job. Like, okay, where's this circle go? She's like, oh, in the circle. They're like, good job, it goes in the square. And he drops it to the square. And then she's like, what? And you see confusion instantly hit her face. And they're like, okay, now where's this moon go? Where's the half crescent going? She's like, in the crescent. And she's like, good job, the square. Because they turn it sideways and just shove it to the square.
Because they can fit.
They all fit to the square. Her brain explodes. Like, she's sitting there like, what in the hell just happened?
She is thinking where it fits perfectly,
Dude.
rather whereas... Yeah.
I'll send it to you. But, yeah. But, yeah, sorry, I got off topic. My bad.
Oh, no, you're
about
good.
to fit it through the hole, the square. No,
Yeah.
This will be amazing. And then, like we said, if we watch the newest one, I haven't seen one since 2003. And that was like,
I haven't seen one since 2013. That was the second attempt at a reboot. Which I would argue that they're kind of all reboots because, like, everybody fucking dies at the end. So when you make a new one, you're basically creating a new reality every time you make one.
But there's got to be, like, the Michigan Chainsaw Massacre, the Rhode Island Chainsaw Massacre. Like, that's what they should just start doing them. Didn't you say there's, like, 9 of these movies or something?
9.
Like, I don't know.
Because there were a bunch that were made for DirecTV.
It just went to TV, didn't even go to a movie?
Yeah, they did a, I don't know if you'd call it a reboot or an origin story. It was called Leatherface.
Oh, yeah.
And then they did a sequel to Leatherface, or something like that. My history might be a little off, but...
Is this just like a family business of chainsaw massacres that they do?
Apparently. It's like they just wait for unsuspecting teens to come up and mess with them.
They just have like 14 kids, like 5 years apart. Each one of them's like, Carl, you're up. Mike, you're up. It's your graduating class.
He died. You gotta help us.
Right. But then you think, like, if there's that one kid who's like 8 feet tall, 450, and then he's running around, I'd be like, hey, dude, like, that's Chris. Like, there's no other kid in my school that is 8 feet tall. Like,
Yeah.
You probably can't hide very well.
But this is the, like, kind of the early part of the horror movie boom back in the 70s. This is the beginning, I want to say.
Seriously, this is easily just probably going to be amazing.
Because this is the glorious 70s when, what was it? Horror movies...
Hippies.
Horror movies were made by... mostly at that time you had a lot of like off-Broadway producers trying to break into the film business.
As you should.
And these off-Broadway producers, like, did horror movies because that's what you could get budgeted quickly, because it costs like pennies on the dollar to have people run around with fake blood on them. And
So you think it's fake blood.
it's a real horror movie. But then the funny thing about all that is the off-Broadway producers and directors were also people that did porn. So a lot of the actors and actresses that you get for these horror movies in the 70s were porn actors.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's... Dude. Even, see, like, that's even right up there, too. Like,
yeah.
It's just going to be I know it's not supposed to be a hilarious movie, but I think this is going to be a hilarious movie,
That's why you get a lot of the, like, overacting, underacting.
How they have, like, you know those action hero lines? Like, you know, he's dead tired. Or, like, he lost his head. Yeah. And it's like, oh, I hope there's, like, one-liners in, like, this movie. It would make me die a happy man if there's, like, a bunch of one-liners in these old horror movies.
There are some in some of them. I don't know if we're going to get that in this one. But
I hope so.
This is definitely, like, yeah, like I said, this is, it has moments.
It'll be awesome. Yeah, we've got, what?
Proper 12 and Coke.
Proper 12 and Coke. And then after this, we're going to go and...
The Conor McGregor whiskey.
I mean, I like it. You know, like it tastes good.
For when you want to break your leg and talk shit.
Yeah. Or go... I love you, Connor. If you, I know you're listening to this.
Yeah, he's cool. I'm just saying, like, that's the last thing I remember.
You know, let's take a shot and then go to the bar and punch an old man. There's a bar literally right across the street.
There is.
Yeah. But again, Connor, please don't beat me up.
Fuck Floyd.
But no, Proper 12 and we got Coke. It's good.
Yeah.
Like, even, I don't want to say it right now, but I think someday we're going to have to drink it neat.
Yeah.
But then we'll probably be slurring by the end of the movie.
I mean, I was going to, like, when you did talk about getting whatever's in the clearance aisle, I was going to see if I could go find Zambuca, but...
See, I think that would be, you know, I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Just see it. And, like, the thing that's going to suck is some days it might be wine. Some days it might be Mad Dog 2020.
I hope not.
Boone's Farm. You know, there's probably going to be hidden Zima bottles.
Zima.
Who knows, man? I'll tell you. Get Skittles. I'm coming over. We'll just drink like a bunch of cheerleaders.
Oh my God, Zima. That's like so like that was like the thing back in like was it the 90s or the 2000s? Like really early 2000s, right?
Dude, I'd say like 2000. I was 17, so I was 18. But they had the was it Zima Triple X, Zima Double X, something.
So it's the precursor to the Four Loko.
Dude, if you think I'm kidding, there's a Zima like Triple X or something like that. But it was like 8 or 9% alcohol, but like it tastes just like like orange soda. And so like if my mom's listening to this, she's gonna murder me because what we would do is we would just take like the liter like Sunkist soda and dump that out, and then we'd pour the Zima Triple X into it, and you can put it in your fridge because you can take it out and smell it and everything. It smelled like orange soda. You can put it, drink it, smelled like Sunkist. But I know my siblings are gonna listen to this, so if you guys tell Mom, I'm gonna give you a dead leg. Yeah, but you should be able to do that. I heard. I mean, I never did it. I heard. That's what you can do. Now I'm clear.
I've heard that you can do that.
Huh.
I've heard. Well, then if that's the case, then I've heard that you can black out.
But no, I remember we used to work at a call center, and we'd just run kitty corner to the gas station, grab some of those, put them in there, and then you put them in the work fridge, and just put them in the Sunkist bottle.
Oh my God!
I'm telling you, Now,
I've heard about that because
but they don't make Zima Triple X anymore.
I mean my best friend used to work at a college that exists in the United States. Because I don't want to start, unpacking everybody else's laundry.
You're right.
But like they would, because he did sound for like all the events and stuff, and like set up, classrooms, and like he even did like the big events, like like whoever would come. I think BB King.
He probably got his job, like, when you were in like junior high or high school, and like that person rolled in that TV and everything, and everybody cheered for him, like, hell yeah, we're watching the movie today. That's why he probably was like, dude, I'm gonna do sound for colleges because people get crazy at college.
Oh yeah, no, like he would he did sound for BB King. He did Sick Puppies back when they were cool. Like I had that album. I was like, I like 3 of these songs.
I'm gonna pay $15.99.
$15.99 for 3 songs because all these other songs are garbage, like or meh. But like he did. I think Fluffy came. Gabriel Iglesias. Like I saw that. It's like he's funny. Like he tells stories.
So that's what I mean. Like we've got some funny stories, but we can't.
But I'm not trying to do stand up.
We can't make a profession out of them.
No. But
I mean, I could write a book. I think that I'd do. I think I'd have one great book if like I just did like a biography. But no, I'd have to do an autobiography. Right? 'Cause I ain't gonna write that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story and then you write it.
And you write it. And you have a ghostwriter. But like he would like on the slow days when nobody needed anything, or whatever, like they would make a run and go get stuff and just, have like a liquid lunch.
That's how it is. A liquid diet. That's what, like, if you ever have to like go go have surgery. Like you can only have clear liquids and you're like, guess what? Bacardi's clear.
You didn't specify.
Exactly. Right? And they're like, oh, clear liquid could also be like Jell-O. Just imagine just eating like Jell-O and drinking Bacardi all day long. Like, God.
Jell-O shots.
Right? Just go to surgery the next day. They're like, what in the hell happened to this guy?
You did not specify which clear liquids I was allowed, sir.
And this is why they have those things on the warning labels. Like, do not juggle while you're on this ladder.
Well, they would, when I helped out with in the lab where they did the uppers and the lower GIs, they said this is what a clear liquid diet is, and it was a full paper. It was like, this is, if it's not on this paper, you're not allowed to have it.
I guarantee you probably had some dumb asshole. It's like, well, what about this? And there's like, if it's not on the paper, you can't have it. But this is clear. If it's not on the paper, you don't get to have it.
Yeah. Which, no, you get that. But then, like, my favorite part is being in the recovery room, because they give you, what is it, Versed. Everybody, like, freaks the fuck out, because, like, they're like, are you giving me what Michael Jackson got? No, we don't give fucking propofol.
She said, like, hell yeah. And like, you give them a facelift.
They give you... yeah, no, everybody freaks out because, like, Dr. Conrad Murray gave Michael propofol, which is, like, in high doses, like, you will die.
Like everything else.
It's because it is a severe sedative. But, like they would give Versed, so you'd be in, like, twilight sedation. You'd be just, like, just enough under that they can do their thing and then, like, get you back up quickly. Like, my favorite part was being in the recovery room, because in the recovery room, they tell you to fart.
Oh, I've heard that, yeah.
Like, people are all, like super, super high off the Versed. Mm-hmm. And, like, the most, like, straight-laced people that, like, you don't think they would ever...
Oh, like, that's me.
Like, cut out.
Nope, that's me, man.
Like, they were ripping it.
No.
And it doesn't smell, because it's, like, they pump you full of gas, so...
No, dude, I'm shy pooper, shy farter, man. Like, we've known each other for how many years? You've never once heard me rip one.
No, like... No. But no, like, people, like, they go off, like, they just... Because you're supposed to.
I know, see, man. That give me... I saw, Scrubs, a great show. I remember there's that episode where that woman had to have like abdominal surgery, and Turk is like, "We can't let you leave until you pass gas," and she was like, "The high class, lift your pinky, drink your tea," and she's like, "I'm not doing that. That's not ladylike." And he's like, "Well, then you're gonna stay here." And so then finally, like they went outside and they saw her face. And so Turk didn't go in. He sent the nurse or whatever, the other people. He's like, "Go in there and see what happened." And so it did. And he's like, "Let me ask you, like, what did it smell like?" She's like, "Fucking, like, 100 years of, like, I don't know, death or something really messed up."
I mean, I don't think it would smell like that, but, like, that's funny.
I'm just saying.
Because if you're going into surgery, they give you, or, like, you don't eat, you don't drink anything after midnight before surgery. You turn into a gremlin. Like, you turn to a mogwai, basically. Like, you can't have anything to eat or drink after midnight. And then and that's after you've had,
That little drink and everything.
The drink that clears everything out.
See,
So, there's nothing in your system to make anything smell.
So, I don't know if this is going to get me, like, killed or not, but I have O negative blood, so I go do blood work and I do, donate everything like that. And so, it was one of my first times having to do blood work. And, like, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go in there, do blood work, and I'm going to leave,
Yeah.
So I had, like, a shit ton of asparagus the night before. So I felt so horrible, dude, because the next day when I had to go do my blood work, like, "Oh, we also need a urine sample." And I'm like, "Trust me, like, you don't want a urine sample." They're like, "Nope, we need it." And I was like, "God damn it,
Do I have to?
right?" And I was like, "Everything's good," like, but I felt so bad. Like, I should have put, like, like a $20 bill, like, under my cup and been like, "Whoever's, has to
like
do whatever you gotta do with this."
Just put a note on there like, "I'm sorry.
I had no idea I had to do a piss, like a urine analysis. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's not a UTI."
Dude, I felt so horrible. Man. But, alright. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I think that's a good spot for us to take a break right before we begin our adventure into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, let's
1974.
Let's take like 2 minutes?
2 minutes, yeah.
And then let's make another drink, and then let's start. Dude, this is gonna be amazing. That's all I'm saying. I'm really stoked right now.
It's a classic, and I get why it's a classic. I don't know if I love it as much anymore.
Oh, man. I would say this first time also ever seen this, and I'm stoked. I'm going to get another proper 12. There better not be any old people around me. And then we're going to watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
All right.
All right, be back in 2 minutes.
We will be right back. All right, we are back. Now it's time to watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Dun, dun, dun. A Vortex, Henkel Hooper production. That's where we're at.
Wow, these credits look so...
Oh, Jesus. Like, there's only one way to do films in the 70s. And I'm going to get beat up for this, I know it. But is this the same time as, what the hell, Star Wars came out? And they had the same rolling text?
That would have been late 70s?
I've never seen that movie either, thankfully.
What, episode 4?
Star Wars, whatever.
Like the first one, because they did them in like reverse order.
Nope. Never seen them. Everybody's going to be like, "You should watch it, you're a nerd." And then I can say, but I'm not,
I like Lord of the Rings more than Star Wars, but
dude.
I've seen Star Wars. Dude, it's passable.
I mean, I saw that one that had that red and black guy.
Oh, episode 1. He's my favorite.
In high school.
Yeah, he's my favorite of the Sith.
What was his name?
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul, yeah. I mean, he could do a mean bow staff.
Yeah.
I give him props. Wasn't he a Ninja Turtle?
I think so. The guy was actually a stunt double.
Like, wasn't he like Raphael or something like that?
Yeah.
Or, some dirty ass fingernails. All right. Apparently, this is shot in real time. Some more dirty fingernails. Good thing I don't have epilepsy.
I know. They didn't. I don't think they had epilepsy warnings back when
Maybe
this was
nobody
made.
had epilepsy back then.
Or they were just like, "Fuck you and your epilepsy.
Right.
We don't know. We don't know what you're talking about.
Go eat some peanuts.
Go eat some peanuts." It's like,
what the hell is going on?
it's probably the same time where it was okay to say, "You have ADHD. I have ADHD sometimes.
Right.
It's okay."
Smoking in theaters. What?
That doesn't. Maybe it looks real. I don't.
I mean, it's probably hot. He probably melted.
It looks like the jelly man that they use in like the weapons testing things.
Oh, yeah,
You know the show I'm talking about?
Ballistic thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a jelly man.
I mean, that's a pretty mean scarecrow.
Yeah.
There's no crows anywhere. Now, there's a bunch of crows near cemeteries, man.
That is very odd posing.
What are you talking about, man? You've seen Ghosts with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, but they're not making a clay pot.
Those guys are, and that's
I'm
why.
miming making a clay pot right now. I don't know how to do that,
It's
so
the exact same.
I'm just
pose.
moving my arms.
It's like, shh, I'm with you. We're gonna build a ceramic pot.
In the afterlife.
You know, Patrick Swayze hasn't come out with a Ghost 2 yet,
Well,
and he's been passed away for about 10 years.
so fucked up.
I'm just saying, if there's any time to make a sequel, it would have been within this last 10 years, man. That opening scene has nothing to do with the movie.
Like, I don't really feel like that plays into the rest of the movie. I don't remember that being important. I feel like it just, like, the ambiance of the
like,
movie.
It's just like, hey, my little cousin did an art project for school. Can we please put it in the film? She really loves Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze doesn't know who Patrick Swayze is yet because he hasn't existed yet as an actor.
Oh, she knows. She has a feeling that someday somebody's going to go into a desert and do handstands. And they're gonna...
I was thinking somebody's going to jump off of a stage and go into a dance routine.
They're going to be a bouncer at a bar.
Had.
So they're going to go into, and it's raining outside.
Roadhouse is another story. Like, it's weird. It's like, it's the problem is it's too many, it's not one movie.
It's multiple. Oh, dude, don't touch that. You're going to get leprosy. You know that's where leprosy comes from? Armadillos?
It does?
Hell yeah. Makes me never want to move to Texas.
So maybe they should have made a movie about leprosy.
Maybe that's why the Texas Chainsaw, his face is messed up.
He's an individual with leprosy. Because I can't think of the name of.
A leopard?
Leper. That's the leper colony. That's it. I don't know if that's,
That's probably why. See, we figured it out.
This is the first.
This is why he's so grumpy.
This is the first wheelchair ramp right here.
I mean, it looks pretty legal. It looks sturdy as shit too.
Oh my god, those boards look like they're about to snap.
Dude, if that guy wasn't behind him, could you imagine him trying to stop and like it burnt the shit out of his hands like a rope burn?
Well, either that or like it's gonna turn into like a jackass stunt and he's gonna like fly forward.
Why you push him into the weeds, man? Oh, I see the can. I see the can.
Oh, he's gonna piss into a coffee can.
All
okay.
right, I got it.
My biggest problem with his betrayal, or his portrayal, the portrayal of this character, is the fact that he doesn't look like a guy in a wheelchair. He looks like an invalid. Like it's literally. I know that's probably not a cool term anymore, but like it looks like he looks like he's completely incapable of life.
Right? Like what the hell?
The sharp breeze blew me away.
Please, I hope he gets up and stands up and gets in his and then his wheelchair hit him. Why is he knocked out? You rolled down a little wheat Like, what the...
Now we get to the tarot card,
That
or the...
beautiful chest hair.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I've always wanted to have chest hair, so they just...
We're going to read about the Zodiac now, because that's important.
They just Abe Lincoln'd his chest.
The hamburger meat.
Oh, man. If anybody knows what the Abe Lincoln is, it's also sometimes known as Einstein. That's what they did to the chest hair. So messed up. What? How come the van's all messed up now? It was just perfectly green in the last scene.
That is very weird.
It's because somebody Abe Lincoln'd his chest. That's and look what happened to the van. Uh-oh.
I'm just going to sit in this tire.
Why is he sitting sideways in it?
He's like sitting in the most uncomfortable way. Like,
you know what? That's a decent idea, I guess, if that was on your back. Well, I mean, did he really just spit his beer?
He's like, he made an armrest.
An armrest. All right.
This guy, that's some redneck engineering.
Dude, he's going somewhere some days.
Okay.
Uh-oh. They've got to put the ramps down.
They are so shitty to him. This entire movie.
Dude.
Like, they forget he exists.
With them pants. He sees things and makes them better like a tire.
He looks like he's got glaucoma.
He's probably just high as shit.
Probably.
This guy's really contemplating, being like, what are my odds of being able to jump out of this, land on my wheels, do a 360, and then get a chick's phone number?
Pretty good if you're in Nitro Circus.
And then he chickened out, man.
Because there's that one dude that, like does tricks in the wheelchair.
Hell yeah, that is official.
Yeah.
This guy is wheelchair unsnapped.
This is another thing I noticed this time, is you never get like one scene that establishes all of the characters at once.
Hell yeah.
You get like a sprinkling of each character within the first few minutes.
I also like how they obviously have gutted the entire inside of that van.
Oh yeah, they have.
Oh my god.
So the slaughterhouse.
Was that a real cow? There's no way that cow was real. So the guy in the wheelchair could do like a 180 and talk to everybody inside of it, like
Apparently.
that's not dangerous at all.
But before, he's like when he comes out, he's like slumped over, but now magically he's got energy again.
He just had to be pushed down a wheat hill.
He's a very confusing character. Like, he's either completely capable or like he needs help to do everything.
What if urine is his kryptonite, and so the more urine he has in his bladder, the weaker he gets, and so since he just pissed, now he's done, and now since it's empty bladder, now he's back to being buff.
I'm not saying that. I was gonna say he's wheelchair man.
He could be. Uh-oh, he's got a knife.
He's handy capable.
There you go. What does he look like? Are these supposed to be high school kids?
I think. This is that conversation that everybody has when you talk about picking up a hitchhiker. I don't do it.
Why is the hitchhiker running?
Like, yeah, really?
What if this where that joke came from, where they go as soon as you touch the handle, they're like, "Work," and they peel out and go? If I was a hitchhiker, I would take one look of the group in there and be like, hell nah.
Well, this is the scene that either of these...
Oh my god.
He's got this weird red stripe over his face.
What's on his face? That big old hole. Did he come back from, what do you call it? A rainforest and has a botfly on his chin?
Apparently.
Or his jaw, I mean?
Maybe. Oh, they're going to talk about the air gun.
That hitchhiker, seriously. Is that James Franco's older brother?
It looks like it. It's John Franco.
What in the hell?
Let me show you some disgusting photos.
He's like, look at this. I killed this rabbit myself and they made a purse out of it.
I was the killer. He is like way too interested in that. It's creepy.
It's not like they're just nerdy pictures. And that guy clearly hasn't had a bath or a shower in like, I don't know, weeks.
His hair is greasy as hell.
What in the hell?
I feel bad for the girl that's sitting in the beanbag.
There's a beanbag chair. Look at how shitty that.
Wait for the reverse shot. Like she sits and she's sitting in a beanbag chair,
and the rims are touching her. Completely uncomfortable.
I feel bad for her,
dude. I feel bad for everybody in that thing, in that van.
My biggest takeaway from the scene is these people are either the dumbest people on the planet or they're too fucking polite. Because when somebody starts talking about crazy ass bullshit and you just pick them up,
I'll be like, okay, it's time to go.
You need to get out of my van.
Right?
Now and not later.
As soon as you see the bot fly on his jawline, I'd be like, hey. But then him. I think all these people are all stupid. You get into a van and you see a bunch of nerds like this, you're going to be like, hey, you guys look safe. And then this guy.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot about this part.
Put that knife. Yeah, see?
It's obviously a bleeding knife.
That's
because he's not going deep enough into his skin.
That's David Blaine.
Yeah, he's like
street magician.
It's a blunt knife, and he's like running it across his palm.
And all of them are like, wow.
How have you not kicked him out yet?
How have you not beat him up?
It's like there are like 6 of you and 1 of him.
This guy's a mace. Like, I never knew this could do anything except pick my gross ass fingernails. This guy's like, what did I do wrong? Good God.
He's got a straight
razor. Is he a Filipino woman?
Well, either that or Sweeney Todd.
Oh, my mom's Filipino, so I know all about straight razors. And is that rubber bands around his boots, though? That'd be such an odd way to...
Is that rubber band? Yeah, that's rubber bands. So his laces are all fucked up.
Look at that. Brand new camera.
Wow. It's like high.
Bitch, I know you're not taking pictures.
He doesn't even know how to take a picture. He probably I would imagine.
Oh, he just took one.
Oh, he took one. Okay.
Damn. Then why didn't you just walk home?
And Franklin now
We're in a hurry, but we had enough time to stop and pick you up.
Yeah. Well, now they're trying to be rude. And trying to kick him out, but they don't want to be rude. So they're not kicking him out.
Dude, I can't wait.
Is this like an old school Polaroid?
I can't wait.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, it's got the film layer.
You just throw it in the van like it's a piece of trash with all the other trash back there. He's gonna take that home to his masturbatorium.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good side hustle, though.
Like, I just randomly take your picture and then make you pay me?
Yeah. Have you ever taken your child to go get professional pictures done? And then when you get the professional pictures done, when you go to pick up the pictures, they have, like, extra stuff. So we took our son to go get his picture taken. I think he was 2 years old?
Yeah.
Maybe 3. I don't remember. But we went to pick up the stuff. They're like, oh, well, here's a fridge magnet and here's a mug
Oh yeah.
and all this stuff. And we're just like, no, we don't want those.
Oh, we're good.
And so, you know what they told us? They say, if you don't want these, we're going to destroy them right here. And like, that's supposed to be like, no, please, please don't destroy my son's face on a magnet.
The world's worst hostage situation.
Exactly. That's exactly what the hell they're going to do.
Like he's just
like,
standing there.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Don't cut me. Don't cut my arm hair. Like, what the hell?
It's like the world's weakest surface wound. And
I
then
mean, he stood up and started going towards the door.
So
This'll teach you. And now look, there's no more semen stains on the van. Why are they driving so slow? Why are you letting him kick the van?
yeah, really. Like they are driving like 2 miles an hour, so he can stand there and make faces.
He's not even running. He was like walking.
He was doing the what is it they call it when he did in the army? They call it they call them karaoke's.
Yeah, the
Where you-
karaoke.
Where you just
Yeah,
do the sidestep thing.
yeah. He's like, oh, my arm is bleeding. I'm never going to be able to go straight again. I'm only going to be able to make, right-hand turns, left-hand turns. You see what I did there? Because he can't use left arm, so he can only use his right wheel to turn left. Zing!
So you can go into NASCAR.
But, yeah.
And we're back. All right, we're starting back again at 18 minutes and 42 seconds. Here we go.
This guy's knee hurts.
Yeah, that's a very weird position. Like, is he massaging his knee?
Hey, what the hell? Is that the guy from Green Lantern?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking. Is that him?
The guy that gets the Ring of Fear.
Yeah, no way that's him, dude.
Sinestro.
Oh, man.
Because I was about to say Destro, and I was like, that's G.I. Joe. That's not the same thing.
That van just looks so uncomfortable to drive across country in.
Maybe it's bad lighting, because you can kind of see the dirt spots right now.
I mean, that guy did just slowly walk beside that van and make angry faces.
We slaughter barbecue.
Damn, that is what that says.
It says we slaughter barbecue.
Who the hell washes windows like that?
Let me spooch up your fucking car.
Dude, there's a reason why God made your head like that. Because you're an asshole and you fucking wash windows like that.
Well, it's the 70s, so like maybe they didn't have squeegees back then.
So you just goddamn like
Soap it up.
Dude.
I can't see out my window while I'm driving.
Man.
So
why does he still have that goddamn knife in his hand?
I don't understand that. The character psychology here makes zero sense. But the basic story is, at this point, they are Sally and Franklin. Don't quote me on that. But I believe they are, they inherited a house that is down the hill from the murder house.
And you wonder how they inherited that house. Were they murdered?
I mean, logical thought.
Logical thought is that these people all need haircuts.
Why does he keep putting more soap?
You can never have too much soap on a windshield.
It's weird. It's so strange.
Like, lube up the window. Good, Charles. Like, oh, there you go. God damn it. He's using the same water and rag. Oh, just wash the right side. Thanks.
Just wash the right side of the grill, but keep the left side dirty.
Side.
Okay.
Don't touch the driver's goddamn it license plate.
Maybe like the stage direction was just so bad. He's like, "Am I done now?
Right?
Is this over? Okay, okay. I want to go back inside."
There's no way that guy sees through that windshield.
It's like, you're paying me in candy bars. I'm not on this movie. I work here.
Like, could you get any zoom in on their asses while they're trying to get an old Coca-Cola classic?
It's all booty.
Dude.
Why are you...
That's not even his van. You know what? That's an asshole. I hope he's the first to die.
Such a dick.
Look, really? He got his elbows all burnt up from falling down the grass?
That's what we're supposed to believe.
Right? He was just...
I don't feel like that was enough falling for a rug burn.
Yeah.
Or what is equivalent to a rug burn.
Maybe he has a... Not alopecia. But what's that? That skin?
Oh, psoriasis.
Yeah, psoriasis, alopecia. Look at this nerd. What the is he doing?
He's contemplating whether or not you can cut. If you could cut yourself.
He's like, I really like that greasy-haired bastard. I'm gonna see if I'm cool.
Everybody in this van is so polite because
I got some barbecue. What could seriously fit in that tiny ass little bag that he brought?
I've never actually seen bell-bottom pants until this movie, and those are the widest leg pants I've ever seen in my life.
I think they're called bootleg jeans now.
Oh, they are, but they're not that wide, right?
Some of them. That van just gets me so angry, like, just looking at it, man. Like, I'm so glad that I was born and raised when I was, so I didn't have to, like, witness those things driving around town. I do remember
Golf.
gas station, though.
Yes.
Holy cow. And this guy.
Let me wipe all the blood off of this before I hand it to you.
Right.
Open.
Ugh, to open a Coke?
Well, that, and he's so rude to hand her the knife open with the sharp part first.
Pointing to her.
Like, aren't you supposed to turn it around?
Like, I think that we should just keep tally. What the hell is he eating? A Twinkie?
I don't know what he's eating. What is that?
It's a meatball.
Is that some of the barbecue?
Oh, it is. So apparently you can fit like 6 meatballs into a bag.
Then apparently they're really hard to chew because like he looks like he's trying really hard.
It made that crunchy sound. What's in them? What if they're meatball like deep fried in like Planko?
Farmer Vincent's fritters.
It's like this instantly. I'd be like, what the hell is this house? I'd be so mad at like my Uncle Rick if he's like, here's a house, guys. Come here and die. But before you do it, would you please pick up the moss and trees that are like, who the hell lets their house get like that?
This house is the most disgusting house on the planet.
Yeah, just looking at the outside of it. How their water bill has to be illegal. Look at how green that shit is around their house, but yet the yard is just dead.
Yeah.
Like, hey babe, you want to water the trees and moss on the house, or do you want to water the yard?
Let's water the house.
Exactly. Like, what the hell? Unless we're just assholes and like they'd have like really shitty plumbing and like their toilet just overflows.
Yeah, but how does it overflow up?
Dude, just saying. Aw, there's those planks again.
Well, this time they remembered to put the planks down. They're very forgetful on all that.
Hey guys, don't leave me out here. Jeez. What the hell is he doing? Is he just eating kielbasa's?
Yeah.
Like he's a mob boss?
Like it's a cigar.
Right.
That's so gross.
He didn't even just bite it off.
It's like just sitting on his teeth.
Is that a piece of hair under his chin? He just forgot to shave that part.
I missed a hair.
Is his head bruised from falling in the grass? Who is this, Mr. Glass?
Apparently. This is the grossest, junkiest looking house.
So it makes everybody the horniest, is what you're saying.
Apparently, people get super horny when they stay inside of a house that doesn't have all of its floorboards and, the bare specifications of what a wall is.
That's my go-to thing. I was like, you got protection? Hell yeah, I did. I got my tetanus shot last year. And then I just go at it.
And there's a wasp nest.
Is that a wasp? Or that's a daddy long leg nest.
Oh my god, ew.
Those are the scariest things back in the day.
Oh, it's making my skin crawl right now.
Don't worry about, black widows or, Good God, her forehead.
She's got a 5 head.
Dude. They're all just thinking of where's the nearest place they can put glory holes
Okay, see, now that you've mentioned how much of a dick he is, I don't feel bad for the fact that they did not help him up.
Dude, his arm should be way buffer. I'm just saying. Come on, Lieutenant Dan. Grab the other side and pull your way through.
Because the first few times I watched this, I was like, they are really shitty people that they didn't, you know.
And look at that. He just took that and then just threw it on the ground again. Litter bug. That's what you get. Don't litter. That's the storyline behind this. This is a public service announcement. This is what's going to happen to you if you litter.
And when he pushes himself through the archway, like it looks like he's trying so hard to try hard. Like he does like a, and then a.
The thing is, those skinny ass wheels.
You get the big wheelchair wheel and like these tiny, like
those skinny. You know, like mountain bikes. Like I like the mountain bike wheels. You know how like they're fatter wheels.
Yeah.
You know. My brother had a friend who he had like one of those bikes where it was like the thin ass wheel, and I was like, God, I hate that bike. He's like, but he goes really fast in it. I'm like, I don't care, dude.
Check out my fixed wheel.
Dude.
My fixed gear bike.
If he was... What's that old bike called? It has like the big, huge wheel and then that little wheel.
Oh, I can't think of the name right now, but I know what you're talking about.
I really want to... Like, if you could put that with like a 10 speed... This guy...
I know this is supposed to make sense, that we're supposed to like him and feel bad for him, but there's nothing to build up to this point that makes this make any sense.
I mean, at the same time, like, have some self-respect. You wouldn't do that shit. What
job.
hurt? You hit your leg? You hit your leg on the wall?
I think he banged his elbow.
Come
when he
on,
was
Franklin.
Turning. It's like, maybe don't turn so sharp.
I mean, at the same time, he is the fifth wheel.
Oh, he is.
Well, like the fifth through the eighth wheel. Dun 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 dun. Where's our like ting?
Which okay.
You get because he has four. All right.
Yeah. No, but like when I was in high school, there was this kid who was in one of those motorized wheelchairs.
All right.
And he was a dick to everybody. Like, I don't know if that was because, like, people were, like, really shitty to him or whatever. And he was just a dick to everybody because he was on the defensive all the time or what the story was.
What the hell?
Like, we tried to be nice to him. And he was a dick to us.
Dude, I had the exact same situation. There was a girl, like, I want to toot my own horn. Like, I was very popular in high school. And so I had my best friend and, like, my ex-girlfriend in my PE class. Like, I had my best friend and a bunch of friends in my PE class. And so the teacher would always be like, okay, Brian, you're, you know, when it had to split into teams, Brian, you're the first coach of the team. And this person, you're the first coach. Every single time that I got to pick, I would pick this girl. Because she was always, you know, like, she was, you know,
yeah.
she wasn't popular. She was big and everything like that. I'd always pick her first over my best friend and my girlfriend at the time and my other friends just because, like, I wouldn't want that shit to happen to me. And every time I would pick her, she'd be like, I know what you're fucking doing. Stop doing it. I was like, I'm trying to help you out. Like, I don't want you to, you
nice.
know. I'm exactly, like, I'm being genuine here. Like, I'm trying to be a nice guy. And she would get so pissed every time I pick her first. I'd be like, you can be as mad as you want. Like, you could be mad and be the first pick, or you could be sad and be the last pick. Like, you know.
There are worse ways to live. But
and then I went to my 10-year anniversary, and she wasn't there. That was the one person I wanted to see, you know, just to see if she's like, hey, man, I appreciate what you did. You know, but no, she's never, you know. Anyways.
That's unfortunate. But I remember we would call this kid, or people would call him Simon Birch. Which I don't know if you remember that movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it wasn't in a nice way. Which I feel really terrible about that. But, like, I remember one time, like, he had his motorized wheelchair, and somebody took the battery.
That's fucked up.
out of his wheelchair because he's being a dick to everybody. Like, so I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's okay. But I kind of get why with Franklin, they're, you know, like, he's being a fucking dick.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like, I see it, you know, then be the devil's advocate, like, they don't want to put their shield wall down, you know?
It's like, we're trying to be nice to you and you're being a shithead.
Yeah, but then there's like, are you really trying to be, like, when I say literally the entire fucking semester or year that we were in that class, I was trying to be genuine and be like, hey, you know what? I want you on my team. I don't care if I win. I don't care if I lose. I'm trying to make you feel better. She was so raunchy, dude. I know what you're doing, blah, blah. Yeah, so you can thank me instead of being so mean to me. Like, I've never been...
Like, who else would do this for you?
Exactly. I've never been mean to you.
Okay, so would you just walk onto somebody else's property since we're in this part of the movie?
I mean, in 1974... Oh, we got a break in 7, 6. We're going to get another drink in 3 seconds, and then we'll be right back.
All right. We are back. All right, we're starting back at 33 minutes, 23 seconds. Here we go.
Could you imagine living back then with without a paved driveway?
Well, yeah, I've seen like 0 paved roads since they pulled off into their barely walled mansion. It looks like a mansion.
Tetanus-ridden swing.
Oh my god.
Hey babe, what are you doing? Ew, it's not even level.
It looks sideways. It does.
Damn it. Is there even bottom seats or... my back sweat. See, I don't understand why. And like, what the fuck? Is that a molar?
That's a molar.
Jesus, that's when you leave. Why would you touch that?
It's a decayed molar, too.
Why would you touch that?
Let me just...
Oh, but hold on. His shirt's wide open. He's a man.
Well, it's the 70s, so...
Here.
And you think that's funny. Well, it's a molar with a filling. That's what it is. When they zoom in, it's a filling.
So I'm going to knock, and then I'm going to come into the house.
Let me walk in your house.
With this amazing wallpaper. This is Cruella DeVille's house with all that goddamn... and her. God damn it.
Well, if it was Cruella DeVille's house, it'd be covered in puppies.
Well, I mean, it kind of looked like it had Dalmatian spots.
Maybe.
God, please let there be a boy playing a banjo. These are the animals I've killed.
Why would you
continue to walk into the house?
Yes. Oh my god. The decision-making process here, it's painful.
It just... God.
I would just be like, oh, nobody's home.
Yeah. That's exactly what I would do. Jesus.
I love, like, the
holy hell, without even asking. Wait a second. Did he not see the ramp right there and he tripped over it?
love the fake trip. Like, it looks like a fake trip. Like, it looks like he, like, jumped into the trip.
Oh, all right. Kirk, did I just hear a metal door slam?
Maybe I should go investigate.
Dude. Do you have any low shots of, like, their lower butt cheek?
It looks like they're in the Black Widow school of how to shoot Scarlett Johansson's ass. That's what it feels like, because if you watch like the first 15 minutes of that movie, it's all low shots of her ass.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie.
Which for a female, like ethno-diversity progressive company, it's a weird stance.
I mean, there's under boob, and then is it under butt, under cheek?
I would call it under butt or
under butt,
under cheek.
So then here's another thing. My boyfriend just went in the house and he's disappeared. So I'm going to go in there.
She actually has the correct assessment as soon as she walks in. This doesn't look right.
This looks hella weird.
But then she keeps walking. What are you doing?
Dude. Oh, wait. Is this... And the other one that I saw, I'm gonna have to spoiler alert it. Isn't there some old grandma or some shit sitting on a?
What is are those bones? And chicken feathers.
What in the? Yeah, no. So wasn't there a grandma sitting in a rocking chair?
Yeah, I think there is one in this one too.
Oh, all
Just
right.
not yet. That's so gross. I would have to bathe in
big old
Purell.
femur.
I'd have to bathe in Purell after that.
Why all those cocks around?
Those chicken feathers probably have like tons of fucking diseases on them.
Dude, if she doesn't die by Texas Chainsaw Massacre, she's gonna die by I don't know. What the hell is that? Is that the Game of Thrones throne?
Maybe it's like the early, like the project
bones.
version.
Good God. I wore this on prom night. See, I think we're getting it all wrong here, man. I think we're getting it all wrong. What in the hell?
Is that a horn through a skull?
But you see, hold on. I'm going to back them up. What if there was a regular human that was in their field and a ram killed him like that? And so they grabbed the human and tried to bring them into the house to save them, and they couldn't.
It's possible.
I'm still rooting for Leatherface here. I'm still rooting, and they are probably in like Nowlands, and that's why they have the chicken in there. The chicken is the voodoo thing.
I believe this place, Nolans.
That's my southern draw.
That's a stretch. I think this place takes place in Texas.
Is that close enough to Nowlands?
I mean, it's adjacent.
It's around there. Hey, there's that metal door that I heard.
Maybe I shouldn't have been hanging out in your house.
Aw, he's tickling her. I mean, what's that saying in Texas where like if they're on your property you can kill them or something like that? I don't know.
I don't know
talk
that
to one of
saying.
my siblings. There's something I'm probably way off. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. I bet that's what her biggest problem is right now. Is that it's a cold piece of metal that's in her spine.
I love that the first instinct is to reach back and grab the hook. Like, that's the first instinct.
Damn, was that a DeWalt? He's like, yeah. Is that the guy from everybody, or My Name's Earl? Randy?
It could be. Just like super early in his career. It's like
He's a time traveler.
I can't get booked.
For sure. Like, where's that in? Like her shoulder blade? Like, that's gotta...
It can't be in her spine because she's still...
By now, it's not cold anymore.
No. It's got to be in like a muscle or something because like...
He really thinks that stupid-ass thing means something?
I think it means something.
It probably doesn't mean anything. I'm probably going to be wrong. It probably means something like, this is the map of the house. How to escape. You know what I never understand is when people travel either on road trips, on airplanes, and like I try to be as comfortable as possible.
Yeah.
Like I wear shorts that are like a size, potentially 2 sizes too big for me. Like shirts that are bigger than what I normally wear. Just because like it's comfortable. But these guys, look, they're like in their Sunday's best, like wearing like tight ass jeans and a shirt. Like, what?
I mean, I don't assume that was the way of the 70s, or maybe the...
Dude, even like nowadays, like on flights, like they always say like, you know, when you go on a flight, you should dress nice because you could always be bumped to first class. But look at Adam Sandler. I love Adam Sandler. But he still just rocks Jordan shorts and like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I rock it, dude. Every time I wear shorts, or
Isn't
all
he
my shorts.
like? I looked up his net worth. He's worth like $400 million.
I'm surprised it's not 400 billion.
He guy's smart with his money.
Adam Sandler's amazing, dude. He's hilarious. Man, he's one of the type that doesn't change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have all this money, but yet you still rock how you want to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, if I were to ever hit the Mega Millions or something like that, dude, the biggest thing that would change for me is I'd just be able to afford more Jordan shorts.
You're not gonna all of a sudden start buying Gucci.
No. Do they have Gucci Jordan shorts? Because
No.
then I'd probably buy Gucci Jordans.
I mean, maybe if they did like a crossover.
See? I mean, maybe I wouldn't have to buy, like, clearance Jordans anymore. He's telling her he loves her.
And now we're back to the Zodiac.
He's a Zodiac killer. In 10 years from now.
And now, I'm gonna murder you in 10 years. Stab, stab, stab.
He's like, you want to be in a movie later?
It's gonna star Robert Downey Jr.
Dude, for real, those tires are really going to be really...
That little tiny tire in the front that does
Dude.
nothing.
You know what I could never do? So, my mom's a doctor. I could never do a wheelie in a wheelchair. Like, my balance. I mean, I think I have good balance, but obviously I don't. Like, a wheelie in a wheelchair. Like,
Yeah,
I don't get it, man.
I guess it takes practice.
Like, I used to do, like, wheelies on, like, bicycles. You know? Not those one kids that you see riding wheelies for, like, miles at a time.
So now somebody else is gonna go alone to try to find the two people
If you build it.
that went missing.
I mean, that seems like a logical thing, man.
Okay, I don't. Maybe I'm thinking in the lens of there is a murder family in this house.
Right? They told you. They warned you. Anybody home? Hey, what's this molar on the ground? Oh, all right. Hey, what's my friend's jacket doing right here on the... Maybe they're having tea and crumpets inside.
Oh wait, that is their jacket, isn't it? And he doesn't
Yeah.
notice that?
And then the girl's jacket. Is that the girl's jacket or is the girl's jacket on the swing?
I think hers is on the swing. I think.
He's probably just too busy with his hair.
That hair, it's quite a production.
He's like, what is this? He's really thinking right now, like, yeah, that's the guy's
Like,
jacket.
maybe I shouldn't be here. I should go back and call the cops.
Right, but at what point do you...
In the phone
No.
that doesn't work. In the house that is barely standing.
Pam, is that you? Dude, what the hell is up with these laws in the
Oh my
goddamn
God.
70s?
All these people just walk in the house. These people are just making me anxious.
They're making me angry. Like, damn it, it's not your house. You don't know these people. Like, you and me. If you're like, hey, Brian, I'm coming over. I always text you, hey,
And
door's unlocked.
Yeah.
But guess what? If you didn't tell me that you're coming over, my door's always locked. Is that a Highlander sword?
There can only be one.
And that's why he is.
maybe Leatherface is the Highlander.
And he just grows bigger every time he kills the other Highlanders. Oh, I've got hypothermia.
The way she gets up, it's like, ugh.
It
Like
startled her.
Like she's startled that she's getting up, and he's startled that she's coming at him, and she has floppy limbs. It's very weird.
They're probably cold and numb. She can't feel
She's
them.
like,
It's just wiggle, 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 wiggle. And she's just flopping around. And look at this.
it's like the worst version of that Jason Derulo song.
Jason
Wiggle, wiggle,
Derulo.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Look at this. He's like, oh, I'm gonna give me so much trouble when Mom gets here. Let me open up the curtains.
Which I've like had that song on when Levi's in the car, and I'll go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And
Now he doesn't know what's going on. He's like, I touched my kids' mobiles. Why are those things called mobiles?
I don't know. And we're going
Oh,
back for a break.
in 5 seconds. Why are you licking your teeth, motherfucker?
He's got like children's
Shitty
teeth.
ass mask. Good ass.
All right, we're back, and we're starting back again at 47 minutes and 2 seconds.
They're seriously hilarious, though. I mean, like, is it wrong that I'm saying hilarious? You know, like it's good, but it's not like, oh, I'm gonna sleep with my light on tonight.
This is not like, I get it's a classic because it was a classic. It was iconic of the time, but it's not.
But at the same time, like, there's so much. That's what you get. That happens in this movie.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, that's what you get for picked up that dirty hitchhiker
Or staying in a house.
that looks like shit. That's what you get for all three of you.
It puts shame to the word dilapidated.
Dude, it's. Hey, that's what you get for going to that stranger's house. That's what you get. Your boyfriend went missing, and then you went right in there. Like,
people go
that's
in
what you get.
to the house.
Because technically, that Leatherface, right? That's who he is.
Leatherface.
He hasn't done anything wrong yet.
No, he's just been
He's
really
protecting
annoyed that
his
you're
property.
in his house.
Exactly. You don't know if you're going to go in there and rape his mom.
Yeah.
I'd do the same. All of a sudden, there's some hippies from New York City coming into my property. I don't know if they're going to try to steal my prize-winning chicken that I've been using to fight other chickens with.
So I was thinking of that. Was it New York City? The picante sauce.
Oh, yeah. That old ass commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, he has a prize-winning cock, and he's just trying to protect it.
Apparently.
That's why it's in such a nice cage, and all those other ones, like, you know, like when you beat somebody up or something, they always have that a trophy that you took away from 'em or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know, all those feathers that were on the ground, those were the that other cock's opponents that he won, like on Kill Bill, when she's like, anybody who's alive, leave and leave your limbs. That's exactly what happens with those chickens when they fight.
Yeah.
He's like, leave your feathers. And then he gets put up in the nice penthouse suite up
He's
above.
like super mega ultra chicken.
Dude, see, it's just like a Karate Kid. We're thinking Leatherface is the bad guy, but he's just protecting his house and his award-winning cock.
I feel like I'm okay with that if these people are more interesting.
You know who's going to be a savior is that guy, because they have the wheelchair ramp leading into the metal door room.
They do.
See? That's foreshadowing, man.
Yeah, but how does he make a quick getaway with those tiny wheels?
He's got buff arms, I bet.
He's got to at this point.
He cut his arm. Maybe he's going to have adrenochrome from that other guy that killed him. Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome. Oh my god.
I'm telling you. There's going to be smoke coming from the back tires. It's going to look like Back to the Future, where like there's those flame parts, those flames around the wheels.
That would make this more interesting.
It doesnne happen? It probably does.
I don't think so.
I'll spoiler alert it right now.
I don't remember that happening.
There's gonna be 2 fire flame tracks through that wheat field. Because he's
88 miles an hour.
And then he's gonna go back in time where he wasn't paralyzed.
In the Wild West. And have a girlfriend who will soon become his wife.
And then it's a happy ending.
That is one of those things that bothered me about that movie is they never tell you why he is a disgraced scientist. You just know that he is no longer allowed to practice science.
And how do you no longer allowed to practice science?
You have to do something severely fucked up.
You got to bring over all your carabiners or your what are those glass jars?
Oh,
Doppel
your beakers?
beakers.
Yeah.
Carabiners, like you're a rock climber. My bad. See, that's what happens. This is, what is this, my third one? My third proper 12 and Coke?
It's gotta be more exhausting for her at this point because she's just.
Right? Like, there's always, why are you taking. This is, see, another thing. This is what you get for taking the path less traveled. You're having to push this
Maybe
dude.
there's a reason why nobody travels this path.
Yeah, and that's the exact. Oh, damn it! I really thought that guy was gonna make it. I was way off. I also thought that he was gonna be the first to die.
He kind of looks like Dwight Schrute
I love
in
Dwight.
that shot a little bit. He's got
with
some,
the mustard shirt.
he
He just needs a calculator watch.
yeah, that's all he needs.
Good old Dwight.
He's got the Dwight Schrute look on his face.
Mega desk. When he when he chopped the CPR dummy.
Yeah.
Like, Dwight, why'd you do that? Why'd you cut its face off?
Did you notice, like, now she's running fast, but like maybe 10 seconds ago she's doing like the fake like stompy run.
You gotta look sexy when you run, man.
Like she's like, I'm trying to run, but I'm not running.
See, and then another example is, you know what? If you would have maintained your front yard, you'd be able to catch this person faster.
But now she's actually like that's a good legit run.
This is legit. Is this the first time that a woman falls in a movie?
I don't think so.
Are there just black lights outside?
Apparently, because it looks awfully Twilighty.
Why are you saying? I mean, she's probably in pain.
Moving.
Look at all those thorns.
What are you doing?
Look at all those thorns. Probably hurts.
Well, okay, I can see that. Fair point.
It's probably oh.
Ah.
Ugh. You know how shitty it'd be to get a splinter out of your tricep?
Why did I run into the fucking bramble bush? Oh my god.
See, if he would have had a landscaper. Oh.
It would have been easier for people to get away.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, Leatherface, he looks like he's pretty athletic. He probably runs a 440 and 2. See, look at him.
Oh, now he can book it. Now that
because
everybody's...
there's no more freaking pokey bushes, man. Thorns?
Thorn bushes.
Thorns? They probably hurt hella
Yeah.
bad.
It's
Now, who's
like,
this?
Yeah, whose house is this? So this is a third house, right? Is this, or are we back at the murder house?
There's no way that's a murder house.
No, that's the jacket.
Oh, yeah.
She's
there
at the
it
murder
is.
house. Okay. But you're going to close the door to him on his own house.
Please, I hope he just opens up his pocket and gets the key.
That would be funnier.
I swear to God, if he chops his own door down. That's your own door.
He's crazy, though. He's a murderer.
He's protecting his property. Oh my, what in the... Was that Bill Cosby? That's Norma Bates.
They're dead,
What the
dead, right? Like...
See, and this is why you don't use tanning beds.
Yes.
Always get that SPF 50, at least.
Too much vitamin D is bad for you. Well, if you knew he was coming through the front door...
That's why I always say, use the back door. Oh my God. Dude, she's amazing. I'm no longer going to make fun of her.
No, she's a fucking champ, because, like, in other movies, like, you always get, like the hesitation moment before people do that. But then she just, like, goes for it.
I mean, she probably hurt her ankle really bad. But no, dude, she's awesome in my eyes now. She was pretty stupid for running through the thorn bushes. And I mean, it's going to be sad if or when she dies. But the fact she's just like, oh, fuck this window, and jumped out like goddamn Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. Or Jason Bourne.
Wow. Okay.
Do they have, like, floodlights? Why is there always light shining on her?
I know. It's pretty amazing.
Here's the thing.
I think they were trying to figure out the happy medium on light.
Do you hide?
I would go into the bramble.
Go right back into the thorn bushes.
Just go into the deepest part, make it difficult.
I mean, she had a good head start on him.
I mean, if I'm in pain, you're in pain.
Yeah, you're running through the same shit that I am.
It's a good theory, right?
I mean, I would think.
Chainsaw, no chainsaw. I'm in pain, you're in pain.
I would run with a chainsaw in front of me, though, so it doesn't hit. Damn it.
Good job.
Perfect example of why you run with a chainsaw in front of you, because he could have chopped that.
I love the fake knockout moment, because she does like the...
Ooh, that was a mild inconvenience.
Now I'm awake again.
Just enough time for him to catch up to me.
I get that you're not conceding defeat, and I really appreciate that. But it's over. I'm sorry.
It's not over.
She's actually probably the best actress or
it's
actor
not over.
in the...
she
we're
made it
back
all
at
the way back to the
station.
gas station?
This is a really tiny town.
That's pretty fucked up. The gas station attendants didn't say, hey, we share a backyard with a serial killer. But again, no. Hey, the people that live directly behind us, they're really picky about who steps foot on their property. Their only rule is that you don't open their front door and come in unannounced.
Yeah, really. Like, it was a really simple rule.
I got her, Charles. I'm really surprised that we haven't seen any 70s titties yet.
Oh, yeah, we haven't. That's the thing that's so surprising about this movie for being so shocking, is it's very light on nudity, it's very light on gore, in comparison to what we consider to be shocking today.
I'm shocked I don't see tits. Damn, he's got one of those belts where it just has the two rings and you got to put it
through the ring and
then
like
over.
And then through the other ring and then pull.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, those were some white pants. Damn. See, and this is why you don't smoke meth.
Yeah, she does look like the face of a meth lady.
Right? Or those billboards.
Either like, that or like
it's not normal to suck dick for Cheetos, but on meth it is. And like, you're just like, hey, I want to be that. That's her friend's wiener. He's just having a barbecue.
I wonder if it's dawning on her now that the barbecue in the gas station is from all the people that have died.
Jesus. Why? That didn't look like human food? Human meat, I guess. I don't know. I've never really seen human meat.
Well, yeah, but like you can sausage anything.
Yeah, so I'd be like, okay, this guy's a weirdo.
It's meat in a tube.
All right, so he's the weirdest thing. Is it this Mr. Bean looking motherfucker?
He's old Mr. Bean.
Has his stove. What the hell? Look at all that moonshine.
All that Campbell's soup.
Look, how you have a dishwasher and a stove on top. Except me. Broom, my only weakness.
Is whacking you in the head with a broom.
Dude, he's tangling her hair up. You ever try to brush long hair?
Like,
that's a real pickle.
Stop messing up my hair.
She's like, I'm going to have to use twice the amount of conditioner tomorrow. Please give her a swirly.
Oh my God. He knocked her unconscious with a broom.
It's probably the worst way to go, man.
Yeah, that is. You'll never feel weaker in your life.
You'll always be afraid of janitors. Whether they be elementary school janitors or like top-notch casino janitors.
Yeah. He's got a broom.
Oh, man.
Ew, dirty rag. So,
Easily, she just got AIDS.
it's so gross.
It's like, oh, wait, what's going on? God, that's like his semen rag or whatever semen towel.
I would sincerely hope it's not.
Good.
That's it.
Well, I mean, it probably is because it's not as crusty.
It's a horrible way to go.
Right? Just semen and blood.
Yeah.
You had me at blood and semen. Wait.
Okay, I'm very confused. Where is she?
Yeah, right? Is that a big old weed plants in the back? He's like, oh shit, I forgot her. Oh, gotta lock up.
Let me lock up.
Don't want Leatherface to come in and kill me.
So I can go help commit this murder.
He gets a commission. Oh my god. Oh god.
I don't think this guy with the one gas station in a small town is worried about business.
Where's that light coming from?
There's very odd lighting in this movie.
Here he comes. Is he just poking her more with a broom?
Yeah. Let me just agitate you a little bit. Just piss you off.
I mean, dude, those brooms do suck. Like those old ass brooms that, you know, like I said, my grandparents, Filipino, man, they take those. What they do is they basically find a stick, and they whittle the end down so that way it's all like the hair pieces, and then they just tie it so it's just wood pieces. Hell yeah, you poke somebody in the face with that like a porcupine. And he just keeps doing it.
That's
See,
terrible.
here's the weird thing. Why does he have to drive so far to get to this house?
Yet she just ran there?
Exactly. And if she has a burlap sack on her head, like you said, she's probably just like, hey, this is a mild inconvenience. Why do you keep poking me with this?
It just pissed her off a little bit. That's basically all she did. And here's a weird face thing guy.
Is this really that guy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Damn it.
Look at this roadkill I found.
Right? What's your weapon of choice? Broomstick. He's like, why are you fucking jacking off out of the gravestones, you son of a bitch?
That's disgusting.
He's like, you know, there's no crows because of that fucking Patrick Swayze statue that somebody put up the other day.
It's some moon. And now here we go to break. All right, and we're back for the end of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, starting at 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 33 seconds.
This really didn't even seem like it was that long, man.
No, it didn't. It's like gone so quick.
Like I'm saying, if we compare this to like other B-rated horror movies, and like I don't want to say that, you know, well, I mean,
This is more watchable.
like just compared to the movies that we have nowadays compared to back then, like I said, there's so many more tits in these B-rated movies that nowadays compared to back then, and you know,
Yeah.
like I don't know, man. It just doesn't even. We'll see. It's still funny.
I'm glad somebody mentioned something about the fact that Leatherface fucked up the door.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's grounded.
It's like,
He doesn't get to murder anybody for a week.
nobody gave you a key?
They did. It's called Chainsaw, Pa. What the hell? You like how the handrail or the hand thing is a hand?
Oh, yeah.
See?
That's very
Boom.
creative.
It is.
It's a handrail.
Boom. Yeah, she was in a hurry to get home. God, these creepy sons of bitches. Look at all those churros that are just chilling.
I see them.
Like, why is that Mrs. Doubtfire?
I know, like, they could do this weird thing where he's supposed to be, like, he's crazy because he's cross-dressing.
You see how the dad's not mad that he killed all these people. He's mad that he ruined the door.
Yeah.
Winter's coming, you son of a bitch. You think the grasshoppers want to get upstairs and mess with Grandpa? Dude. If their floor plan was an open concept, it would be so much...
Oh, this would be such a nicer house.
much more functional for the
I see so many doorways. It's just... This is a doorway house.
If only somebody knew how to use a chainsaw to cut away the unneeded.
That's where his skills really need to be just properly used. It's just
flip or flop.
Just
this guy could have gone in two different ways with his life.
Just become a guy that just like, you need an open floor plan. Here we go.
Boom. And then he's done. Or should I murder people? He went the opposite way.
He did. Because apparently home renovations weren't a big enough deal in the 70s.
Well, I mean, so far in this town, I've only seen 2 houses and a gas station.
Well, yeah.
So once you're done, you're done.
Like, you can renovate
and one of the houses was yours, damn it.
Your house and the house of the people you murdered.
You may have with Grandpa to do what? Finally bury him? Looks like he's been dead for at least 6 years.
Well, yeah, he looks like he's mummified.
He just gets out a water bottle to... What the hell is going on, man? Look at all those beautiful Celts. Is that what they're called, right? Pelts.
Oh, pelts, yeah.
Damn it. I'm off tonight, man.
You're good.
There's a... Looks like a mini bear.
It's
but look, one of them has to be interior designing. They have that lamp made out of bones.
Oh, yeah.
See? I can't do that. Damn, I have a skeleton.
Like a whole skeleton.
See, that's creative, man.
Or at least the upper torso.
That's creative. The only part that I don't agree with is that they brought her back to the house to mess her up.
Oh, now we get the creepy dinner scene.
Oh, why is that creepy? That's just fucking Jamie Foxx from Spider-Man 2. Electron or whatever the...
You could have dinner with Electro.
Yeah.
Poorly cast character. It's like Jamie Foxx is great at many things. Being Electro is not one of them.
Dude. Hell yeah, he was. Touch him. See? Adrenochrome. I knew it, god damn it.
It's just like a secret QAnon movie.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ew.
So wait a second, that dude really is alive.
Well, apparently she's freaked out because he's sucking on her finger.
You would be freaked out. Look what the fuck that guy looks like.
Ugh.
You know that dude has never once seen fucking what sunblock looks like.
Well, so her finger's getting sucked on by future Gary Busey.
Jesus. Dude. Like, there's not very many situations where I would kill myself. Like, one is if by chance I was like on top of like the Empire State Building, there's like I get a phone call, "Hey Brian, you have super AIDS." I'd probably jump off.
Both hands.
You know what I'm
Just,
saying?
like, do the swan
Like
dive.
this, some creepy ass fucking electro person just starts filleting my finger.
Yeah.
That'd be one of like. So is Grandma alive? That was upstairs too. Jesus. See this part right here. This is the
Oh, this is creepy. This is so...
creep. Like what the? Hold those hands to calm you down.
And everybody gets more excited as she screams more.
I'd still be pissed at that old man fucking gummed and hummered my fucking finger.
So gross.
So gross.
Ugh.
I would never pick my nose again with that finger.
Never, ever, 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 ever.
So gross. I mean, that is a beautiful kitchen table, though.
Oh, yeah. I love the craftsmanship.
Except that part where his hand is right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's Splinter heaven.
That's probably had a few chainsaw marks.
Uh-oh.
Me put my face all over, or my hand all over your face.
The Castle of Grayskull. That's their table.
I have the power.
Dude. You bitch hog.
You bitch hog. That's a very weird insult.
I mean, I'm going to have to use that. Next time I get into a bar fight, if I ever do.
Shut up, you bitch hog.
Yeah. Because then, what I'm kind of hoping would be like the Superman versus Batman situation. Where if I was like, shut up, bitch hog, and like right before they beat me up, they're going to be like, wait a second, you've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre original? And then they don't beat me up.
Because you're cool.
Same thing with Martha. What?
Martha.
What would be funny if he was like, I fucked a bitch named Martha, and I just left her, and I, got in my whip and left.
Yeah.
And then he's like, dun dun, and then he murders him.
Yeah.
Although, however, there's no goddamn way that Batman would ever be able to come up on Superman.
No.
Beautiful ass green eyes.
They're trying to make her look crazy and ugly, and it just doesn't work.
Her eyes would be bloodshot as shit.
Yeah. Just open your eyes wider.
This guy can't even grow any facial hair. This guy looking like a nerd. She's gonna turn to the Hulk.
Gonna see like the Lou Ferrigno shots.
All of a sudden, Lou Ferrigno pops in.
Yeah.
Goddamn Joker mask. So who the hell is that? Dad and the two sons, and that's
Yeah.
Grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. Is that the guy from Dennis the Menace?
I think. Oh wait, are you talking about Walter Matthau, right?
I don't know.
I don't
his
think
name
that is.
Whoever has, there's not a lot of people that have jowls like that.
Yeah. I don't think that's the same guy.
Or rocks Sunday pants like that.
Oh god, this is so gross.
What the hell is going to happen? Grandpa just starts sucking on her toes. Like a complete weirdo now.
I think that would be more normal.
Dude, what the hell are they bringing that thing in? Please bring in a fucking banjo. Dude. The Beebs? Justin Beebs?
The Beebs, yeah.
Dude, what the hell? God damn, they're getting a fucking Kimura? What's going on? Oh god, like this fucking old man's gonna be able to murder anybody.
Yeah, and that's the part that makes it worse. Is like they go through the motions of it, like they think it's really gonna happen.
Yeah, there you go.
He can't even hold a hammer.
It's fucking Thor's hammer. I'm telling you, man, that's Bill Cosby.
But the Jello.
And why has he got bowling shoes on? And why is he doesn't even just shave his head, man?
Well, I guess there's no more hair growing.
They're just getting frustrated. He's at least he's in a nice suit.
He lightly grazed her.
See what they're doing. They're gonna pin on Old Man Rivers there, and then they're gonna get away scot-free. God, that would suck.
Well, he landed one.
But just because you landed one, it's like barely grazing her.
Yeah, it like caused a light gash.
It's like, oh, and now look, run, bitch. Damn.
She is.
What the fuck? Look what time it is now.
It's daytime.
Hell yeah.
So were they having dinner in the daytime?
Maybe it was a really long supper.
These people are crazy.
And that's the reason why it proves it right there. Nobody's going to chase her. Nope. She
Oh, yeah,
got away.
They're going to give her a head start.
You know the rules. Saturday morning cartoons are on. We always got to watch fucking Rocco's Modern Life. That guy would run way faster.
He would have caught up to her by now.
I got my chainsaw, Pa.
But I guess he's got to like, oh, I can't catch up yet. I got to run side to side.
He's got a zigzag.
And he's like high stepping.
He think he's an alligator chasing him.
He's like
Oh,
he's like doing the puppet run.
looking like a marionette. Is that what they're?
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
He is. Oh shit.
Let's fight out in the road. Good job.
All right.
Ooh,
God damn.
it's brutal.
Good job, I guess.
Wow.
I would just jump on the bumper and be like, go. Who the fuck is this guy? This guy's
like, oh, hell no.
This. Nope.
No.
Bye.
It's like, I will save you if I don't die.
Metal.
Metal against metal.
Why are you fucking jumping out of the other side, you stupid fucking bitch?
Let me grab my giant wrench.
Instead of starting my truck and driving, I'm going to try to fight you.
Actually, that was a pretty effective
Ooh.
maneuver there. Good job. Good job, sir.
All right. But then at the same time, why don't you go back right into...
Why wouldn't you just go back to your truck and drive away? Because I figure he's on a job, right?
Right, you have a deadline. You need to get these avocados.
To California. It's like, I was going to get them there, but then this
See,
man...
what the hell is going on?
Let me figure out how to jump over a tire.
Throw it. So where's the truck driver?
Yeah, are we gonna just like ditch the truck driver?
Why are you laughing?
I think he drove her. They drove her insane.
And look, sunset. That was a long ass 12 hours, man.
This is a very confusing. The time is very confusing.
Fuck off. That was the end of the movie?
That's it.
Holy shit. All right. Well.
Yeah.
If I was like, hey, Anthony, what'd you do yesterday? Oh, I literally jumped out of a window. I saw a fucking diesel truck. We jumped out of the diesel truck. Then I jumped into the bed of another truck and drove away. I'd be like, okay, what'd you do for the rest of the fucking 15 hours of your day? Well, that's fucking sun up to sundown.
We were fighting on the road. It went by very quickly. You wouldn't think about it.
That's obviously, apparently it went by fucking very quickly. Like, what the hell? Like,
I feel like that like last shot was just like where the sun's going down. It's like a choice, and it's like, oh shit, we're losing the light. We gotta get this.
they got paid for the whole day.
I think so.
Like, well, we already shot our shots for today. Now we just need to get our sunset scene.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Dude.
oh, this.
I mean,
I know this is a classic,
classic fuck up.
but
I mean, it's pretty funny.
it's funny, and it's funny for the fact that you wouldn't know that any of these five people knew each other if they weren't in a van together, because there's almost zero interaction collectively outside of the van, right? And then like just the decision making, it's like you argue about allowing the crazy guy into the van, and then when he acts crazy, you try to be really polite to get him out of the van.
This has so many questions at the end of it. Just like Lost.
Oh my god.
Like, so was there a meaning to that paint or the blood on the car?
Probably not.
Yeah, exactly. And then what happened to the truck driver at the end?
She's like,
And then who was
Fuck you.
driving? So if you think about it, that truck was driving fucking north to south. Right?
I guess this truck driver's like, I guess I have a nearly murdered woman in the back of my truck. Okay, we're good now, I guess.
And then he just flips a 180 and goes up there.
I'm just gonna keep driving. Like,
Why wouldn't you? I don't know, man. I mean, I can
there's like
understand.
no interaction there.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he's heading from one way to one way, and then he does a shitty 180 e-brake turn, picks up the passenger, and then heads the opposite direction where he just came from.
Yeah.
What if he was running from, like, I don't know, Willie's? What the hell is that Nicolas Cage movie?
Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah. What if he's running from Willie's Wonderland, and now this girl jumps into the back of your truck, and you're just like, fuck, gotta head back to Willie's Wonderland.
And then, yeah, one of those oh shit moments.
So random.
Oh my god.
So many questions.
Yeah.
I mean, hilarious movie. Give him a good score for hilarity. Is that a...
We could go on hilarity for this one. I don't know if I want to argue quality.
Just so... And the ending of it.
It just stops.
Oh shit, we ran out of fucking time.
It's like,
Wrap it up, everybody.
either that or like no other good footage at the end of all that, and they're just like, okay, stop.
Just so random. There's like, that was our budget.
Oh
Anybody
my
who
God.
works after 8:02 p.m., it's free.
It's like, Dave, stop.
like you said, but kudos to this woman. Fucking jumping out of windows. Like,
she was a fucking rock star.
Dude.
Like normally you get the hesitation, you get the moments, and with this girl, she's just like slamming into the windows.
Dude.
Like it's nothing.
Good things those things weren't double paned.
Well, I mean, in real life, it's probably candy glass, but, you know.
I doubt it, man. I bet that she jumped through real windows.
Probably. I mean, it's a B movie. It's like one of those things that, who was it? Udo Kier, the guy that played the bad guy in the first Blade movie. Not Steven Dorff, but he was like one of the board members. Like he said you do. The
guy from, oh, damn it. Hell Haida? Is that from Captain America? That guy?
I think so. I think it's that guy. But like he's like Eastern European guy. He was like you do A movie like A-level horror movies. It's like they have fake knives, they have bleeding knives, they have all this stuff, and it's like you do like B and C, and it's like it's a real knife, and you better get out of the way.
Basically, it's like I said, dude. Some of these things, it's not like CGI.
No,
like yo, we actually filmed somebody being murdered today.
It's a real fucking knife. Yeah, but that's
why we have everybody sign waivers, like Alec Baldwin. Too soon. Sorry, Alec.
Which, interestingly enough, I just listened to who is it? Jensen Ackles, the guy from Supernatural. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh yeah,
Dean.
Yeah,
I think it's Dean. Like he did the Michael Rosenbaum podcast, and at the end of his interview with Michael Rosenbaum, he's like, "Oh, I'm doing a movie with Alec Baldwin. It's a western. It's called Rust." And he's like, "I'm really looking forward to this movie."
You know, is there a game? There's a game called Rust, I believe, where it's a free world game.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure it's called Rust. But like it's nuts, dude. Like you can do anything. You can kidnap people. You can tie people up, have them held or prisoners.
What the hell,
dude? I'm pretty sure it's called Rust. And the funniest video I saw like on YouTube was there was a player who had been kidnapped by somebody else, and they like beat the person's leg up so it hurt when he walked or something, so he couldn't go, and he's in the middle of the woods, and like he's on his headset, and he's like, "Somebody come help me." He's like, "This guy's fucking gonna kill me." And the other guy who was actually doing the torturing wasn't talking, and this guy's like, "Somebody come help me." And then all of a sudden, like you see this person fucking run up, like knock this person down the ground, and like cut the fucking rope from the guy's hands, and then he's running, and then like since his leg's fucked up, he can't escape him, and so like tries to jump over a log, and the guy catches him again, and then you're just like, what the fuck? Like,
oh my god!
But it's a PC game. If it's a PC game, I'm a PlayStation diehard.
That is some fucked up psychological torture. It's like I will become your captor, and then your hero, to give you hope, and then become your captor again.
Dude, it's I'm looking it up right now.
Oh my god, that is awful. That is sadistic.
Yeah, no, see, there you go. Oh, fuck.
Is it called Rust?
Yes, it's called Rust. Hell yeah. Look, there you go, man. Look through that shit. But it's a free world game.
Oh, okay, I've seen that one.
Yeah, a free world game, and all this shit happens, but I don't know. Like, I'd consider myself a gamer, and then you get these games.
Maybe that's a little too much game for me.
Exactly. Where I was I'm good. Fuck, I literally could be kidnapped and held prisoner, and you know my kneecap punched and hurt.
I quit. I quit.
You know, like
this is wrong. I quit.
I like those back. Yeah, man.
Oh my god. But okay, so scale of 1 to 5. Where do you put this movie on 1 to 5 decapitated heads by chainsaw?
Man, like honestly, I'd say being generous. Like I'd say a 3. You know, like it's
Wow,
there
you're
was.
nice.
That's what I'm saying. Being generous.
I was gonna,
You know, like there was no like, bam, like scary
there's
like
no wow
moments.
moment.
Yes, you know, and there's just the gore wasn't really there. Like I'm not saying I needed more gore, but like the ending, the surprise, and I think you call it the beginning where they tried too hard and stuff like that. I don't know. Like I mean, I thought it would be funny, and like on my scale of if it was funny, yeah, it hit the mark of being funny.
Yeah.
But as far as it goes, like I'd say being generous a 3. Like what about you?
I was gonna say 2.
Dang.
And I used to love this movie.
Like I said, I've never seen the original.
I mean, but for what it's worth, it is a very solid, serviceable horror film. Back when horror films were finding their legs.
All right, I can see that.
But in the same way, it's like you wouldn't look at a Model T today and be like, that's an amazing car. I need that car.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can see how you're saying. You know, like it paved the way, kinda.
It kind of paved the way. It's
But you also call it like there's no development of the characters. There's no
none.
storyline.
None.
There's, you know, like it's just a random. Like I said, it's public service announcements. Don't walk into somebody's house, bitch.
Well, it's like
Opening their door, walking through it.
I kind of now watching it again now, I kind of get why you don't like in the newer one. You're probably not, like it will be no surprise to you. You don't get a ton of build on the character for Sally, the girl that gets away in the truck.
God damn it! What a spoiler alert that one.
Sorry.
Yeah. So no, it's gotta. Next ones have got to be better. For sure, the 2003 one was better.
It was
funnier.
It was better. I thought the ending sucked, and I thought the ending
Like when that police officer like do some push-ups and he kicked him in the teeth.
Okay, no, that was the thing. Is like the 2003 one for all you could say about it. It had its moments, but it had a connected story that made it feel like everything worked together.
Yeah. But do you also think that this movie was only 123 or an hour and 23 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has something to do with it. That they're just like, hurry up, damn it, we don't have all day.
I think either that or they were just like, they didn't know what movie they were making, and they were just kind of like piecing it together.
All right. No, like I said, I haven't seen this. Is the first time I've seen it. It was funny, but then the most shocking part of this movie was the ending. Like I was like, what the hell?
Like, huh?
Yeah. Where'd the trucker go?
Like, we're just gonna ditch this guy? I get that he hasn't like been in the movie, but like,
you know what they need to do? They need to make a spin-off sitcom of where Leatherface and the truck driver become best friends. See? And then the truck driver can just, you know, haul the bodies away.
Yeah. It's all very convenient.
See, that they left it open. They left it open. See, genius, actually.
It is.
They left it open to so many other roads after this movie ended.
Yeah.
What happened to the truck driver? Maybe he killed them all, and he's a hero. And then he becomes, I don't know, who's a famous, who's the guy from Parks and Rec that was the president of like that foreign country? Maybe that's him.
I don't remember. I haven't watched that much Parks and Rec. I know Leslie Knope and Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson, he's an amazing.
I like him. Moves. I just like him. I don't like his character. I like him as a person.
What's his name? Ron. O. His name starts with O.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. But no, the movie it was okay.
It's a horror film.
The ending, like I said, was the most shocking part. Like roll credits. So next week we're gonna what? We're going to watch the
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022.
2022. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.